All right, okay, fair enough. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but the mic was muted. So hopefully you can hear me now. So yeah, big up everybody, bar Gav, big up Jez. Hope you're well, bro. And let me just get you a invite. Find Instagram. Where is it? Right, let's have a look. Messages. There we go. That should be all right. Is it working now, Cole? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you because if there's no audio, you're not going to hear me anyway. Are you? Still now, yeah. What's going on here? Got some good food, good sleep instead of that morning game. West Ham seems a mess. Absolutely, absolutely. They do actually don't seem very good, do they? I mean, they started all right, I thought, but then kind of both teams looked capable, and then sort of Tottenham shown that they are actually capable, and that was the end of that one, really. You should have the link now, Jez. Don't know if you want to like watch a different game or whatever. There's Newcastle Brighton's on as well. How you doing, Carl, mate? You all right? Still a bit brittle from last night, mate. To be honest, fucking hell, 8 cans. What's that? That's 30 something volume. That is 4.4 in each one, so it's 30 odd, obviously, with the added point fours as well. But yeah, it did actually start to kick my head in after a bit. I must admit. Hope everyone is well. What is my phone doing? Why is that trying to have sex with that? What's going on there? What the fuck happened there? What the fuck is my phone doing? What? Remove it. Give me a sec. That's weird. What all of a sudden I was watching the buttons on my phone, and one of them went over to another one, and I didn't even touch the fucking phone. I'm not. My hands are here. I didn't even touch that. Oh. Got ghosties, man. Got ghosties. Sure, that light just went off as well. What's going on? I bet it's fucking penis head. I bet penis head's come in to fucking drag me back to Silent Hill. I assume people can hear me now. I don't know. Let me have a look. Right. Has that actually froze or what? Yeah, yeah. The volume's on. Just checking the old volume, make sure everything is all right on the screen. Everything seems to be all right. Not quite sure what went on there. It's a bit fucking spooky that. Just looked at my phone and one of the fucking, you know where you get the buttons. One of them went over to the other one. I don't know why. It looked like it was making love to it, actually, but I mean, I don't know. Still 0-0 in this game anyway. Man United v Brentford. Don't know where Jezza is. Cat's just fucking dropped a stinker. Oh my days. Fucking hell. Ooh. I did pass Jez the link, didn't I? Yeah, he's seen it. I ain't seen him drop in it yet. But... Oh, mate, that stinks, man. Fucking hell, lad. That is a fucking stinky shit, that is. Right, anyway, crack on. Not much going on in the game at the moment. Bit of a knee in the head there. What did everybody think of that red card for Kudus? It had to be a red card, didn't it? But you know, I mean, that's a bad player to lose for three games, isn't it? Thought Spurs actually looked quite decent, to be fair, when they started to get it together. I thought Spurs looked quite decent, but West Ham was nowhere. And I need to go down and get my fucking beer out of the freezer in a bit. Yes, you do, Steve. Yes, you fucking do. Don't just sit there looking all fucking cute and that. Nearly 12 minutes gone. West Ham are atrocious this season. Not looking good, is it, mate? It's not looking good, to be honest. I don't think it's looking good for him either, to be honest. Big up to you, Yeti in chat. Nice one, mate. Everyone. Well, just a little pop in, say hi. How you doing, Aguna Matata? Good to see you, bro. Good stream last night. What I saw of it. I've actually played that game before. I got fed up of it, to be honest with you. I might actually revisit it. Hi, mate. Thank you as well. And backstage, mate. Right, okay. Didn't even hear the thing. Huh? Okay, here he is. Hey, how's it going?
How you going?
All good, man. All good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. Very well. Thank you very much indeed.
Looking forward to the game later on.
Yeah, the only trouble is Bournemouth away for us is can be a bit of a hiccup at times.
Yeah.
You know, we've been caught out down there in the past, but the way they're playing at the moment, I'm pretty confident we'll get the result. To be honest.
Yeah. I think the way you're playing at the minute, like you say, I think it is one of those potential fucking, like, what do you call them? Fucking potholes or whatever.
Yeah, could be.
It's definitely got the potential to be that, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll see, mate. We'll see later.
We will.
When it comes to it. How are you keeping? All right?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm sound. I've been trying to get that game finished on the Silent Hill game. Fucking hell, mate. Jumping out my fucking skin all the time. Fucking hell, that game is fucking.
Yeah, I've watched bits of it. I watched bits of it. The other day when you were
Madness.
Let me just sort this out. Get out of that. There we go. Yeah.
What game are you watching?
Your game, Man United Brentford.
Oh, are you watching that one? Are you? I was going to like. I'll see how this one goes, and I might drop over to the Newcastle Brighton because they're playing as well, aren't they?
What are you watching? What game?
I've got Man United Brentford at the minute, but I might pop over and have a look at Newcastle Brighton as well.
Yeah, actually, that's a good shout. Actually, that'd probably be a better game. Actually,
I would say, yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's also like Everton Ipswich as well. That could be quite an interesting one as well.
Yeah, good point. Newcastle tend to get undone by Brighton at the St James's Park.
Yeah.
Popped in for a beer with a couple of my one of the lads. They're both Geordies, but I ain't seen him for about 8 months. He said, "Oh, do you fancy meeting for a beer?" I went, "Yeah, because he's off to Edinburgh tomorrow for 6 weeks to work." And I said, "Yeah, let's meet up." And we were chatting about that game. And he was saying, "Yeah," he said that we don't do well against Brighton at St James's, so I might jump over and we'll see how this one goes for a bit. If you want to jump, and I'll jump with you.
Yeah. Did you like see the Spurs West Ham? Did you see any of that?
I saw it down the pub. Yeah,
wow.
They West Ham.
1-0
up, 1-0 up, and then fall apart.
Well, they've now lost Kudus for 3 days because it was a definite red. The first one, I would have said, yes, it is retaliation, but just say yellow card, get on with it. But then when you saw the replay and you actually saw him do it again to Papa Sarr afterwards, it's like, no, that's got to be red.
Yeah, it looked a bit sus to me. Can't deny it.
One, mate. They've been lose a player like that for 3 days, 3 games. Jazz, you play game, tell wife, get you a Game Boy, mate, on the move or PSP. Jazz has got a PC, good one as well.
Yeah, well, I've got. Yeah, that's what I'm watching this game on. Is the my desktop PC?
You should get Silent Hill, mate, and stream it.
I should what?
You should get that Silent Hill and stream it.
Silent Age.
Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know how to do it, mate. To be honest,
mate, you'd fucking jump out your skin, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, it looks.
It's not for the faint-hearted. Let's put it that way.
It's a good game. Well, I've watched snippets of what you're doing. Yeah, it looks a good game, actually.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's good to stream as well because people get to see you reacting and fucking jumping out your skin and shit like that. So that's always good for reactions.
I see new Call of Duty coming out, Black Ops 6.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, to be honest.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I've
never liked them, mate, to be honest, and they're well overpriced as well.
Oh, I'm not going to buy it at that money. I'll wait. But I do like Call of Duty. So
I like the original, the actual original, the very first one they did. They was decent, but the ones now are just copy paste.
The other one I like which is the I can't remember the name of it. It's Call of Duty. It's the Second World War II. That's a good one.
Oh, Modern Warfare. No, it's not Modern Warfare, is it?
It's something like it. It's basically World War II. That's a good one.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan, to be honest. I'm not really. I like FPS first-person shooters, but when you play them games online, people cheat all the fucking time. It does me head in.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's like I used to do, what was it, Gran Turismo?
Oh yeah, played that, yeah.
And I remember, I think it was Gran Turismo 4 or something, whatever. Anyway, I had this really good car, but all of a sudden, if you played it online, you had people turning up with Bugatti Veyrons, which is not even the game. And I'm thinking, how have you got that car then?
Mad, isn't it?
It was a piss take, I'm thinking, it's like, nah. I got fed up with it in the end. Stopped doing it.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, was the fact that because they'd used the actual cars, the manufacturers wouldn't let them show the damage of them. Because it was such like a realistic game.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let them be damaged. They wouldn't let the cars actually be damaged. And I thought that hurt the game a bit, to be honest.
Didn't see the point of that.
Exactly.
Be truthful.
Guna Matata is talking in the chat. We 4-0 today, open 3 points. Standards keep them high. Absolutely fact. Yes, do gaming as well. I said they should make a football hooligan game or meet up fight it out. There was actually a football hooligan game on the PC. There was one called Hooligans. It was like a real-time strategy, and you had to build your firm and then like set up the meets and all that sort of stuff. It was good. It was really good. I used to really enjoy it, to be honest. It was good
Never
game.
seen that, to be honest. Never seen that, but I suppose
I'll send you a video of it if I can find anything on YouTube. But there was one there.
Well, they'd make a game about anything, wouldn't they?
That's well old though. That is. I mean, that was pretty much when the PC first came out. I think that came out. But it was really good because you had to like sort of set up little things and set up meets and go and do meetings and get jumped and then take the gang on, and it was proper.
So basically, it'd be like the bushwhackers at Millwall or the ICF or something like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It was great when you got like a big fucking firm and you like met in the middle of town and just all fucking fighting, and you can just see the graphics of them all fucking beating the shit out of each other. Good stuff, man.
Sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome, mate. Medal of Honor. Yeah, Medal of Honor. I've always liked Medal of Honor. I do like Medal of Honor. The very first one was probably the best, where you could like shoot, like you threw a grenade at the Germans and one of them would jump on it and blow up, or you'd shoot one in the foot and he'd be there hopping around, so then you shoot him in the head. He just had this really good fucking realistic mechanic to it, but then they kind of took it out and took that kind of thing out, which was a shame.
Nice kids game then.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it was fun because you could actually like shoot two in the foot. They'd be there hopping around like you would, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, you would, to be fair. But and then you shoot them in the head, and if they've got an helmet on, the first shot takes the helmet off, and the second one, woof, straight in the fucking forehead.
Nice.
Oh, mate.
That's
love it, mate. Love it. I want Manhunt back. Easy, do that again. Oh, that's another one. I mean, we're all getting really sort of violent here, but there was a game called Manhunt as well, where it was the first game where you was in a prison or something trying to break out. It was the first game where you could actually get a baseball bat and smash someone's brains out. If you got the guy on the floor and start smacking him with a baseball bat, his brains actually went flying across the screen. It got banned.
Not surprised.
It's fucking mint game, mate. Oh, fucking brilliant. What a game this was. State of Emergency. I remember that. I can't remember much about it. Played on PC, as we know, years ago. Final boss, Millwall. Yeah, in the hooligan game. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I bet you can't get that game anymore.
I don't know. I bet you could probably pirate it or something like that, but I don't think you get it by proper means.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can find it, but I don't think they don't really go through time, so it probably wouldn't look as good as what you thought it looked at that time.
Trouble is, you probably need an old platform to play it on. I doubt it would be compatible with modern Windows, would it?
That's true. I mean, you can drop it back to Windows 98, and I think it was on Windows 98. But I mean, that's always. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Well, I got this. Must be 6-7 years ago. I got this thing of the. Do you remember the old Red Alert? And
yeah,
at the time it didn't bloody work, and half the time it would, but it wouldn't, and it would crash. And then eventually, I think it was earlier this year. I got the revamped version of it, which is compatible with Windows 10, and it works brilliant. Works absolutely brilliant.
Nice.
I haven't played it for about 2 or 3 months, but
Yeah,
that's one of my favourite PC games.
yeah,
The whole lot of them on Red Sun and this, that, and the other, blah 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 blah.
yeah.
I just haven't had time to play it, to be honest. But I'll get back
Well,
into
probably one of the best like RTS games ever. Really, I think personally, Command and Conquer.
Yeah, I liked it because of all the tactical bits you could do in it, you
Mm,
know. But
yeah,
yeah, when the winter comes on, I'll probably do a bit more. Have a
yeah. I
go.
mean, well, I mean, there's no reason why you don't just stream it as well. Just see how it goes on that front. You know, because there is a lot of people like to watch these sort of retro type games and stuff like that. Oh, United in the box, out the box. You know what? One thing I noticed though. Oh, good shot there from Garnacho. One thing I did notice though is Tottenham West Ham is there was both building too slow, and then Tottenham sort of took over and started building that bit faster. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But
yeah,
it was both prattling around a little bit. I thought.
yeah. But I tell you what, I guarantee one thing there today. There'll be some grief there. That those two firms
Oh, I bet. Yeah, hate
they
each other, don't they?
hate each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would imagine that there will be. I mean, imagine how many times do you watch a derby and you get like a score of 4-1? I mean, it doesn't happen a lot, does it? Really?
Well, it'd be interesting to see the West Ham YouTube channels, but Budgie and all that lot,
Mm.
what they come up with. I haven't spoken to Budgie for a while, actually.
Yeah, I bet they're fuming, mate.
Oh, I think so. Old early doors and all that lot.
Mm. And losing Kudus as well for 3 games. It's not what you want, is it? I think we've got them in them 3 days as well. Sure, we have.
Are you playing today or tomorrow, Forest?
Monday, we got Palace on Monday night.
Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night game. Yeah, we've got Palace. Looking forward to that. I wouldn't underestimate it, to be quite honest with you. So I think I'd rather be playing them away, to be fair, because our own form at the minute is probably one thing that's letting us down a little bit. Yeah, we've got West Ham. Yeah, so we'll have West Ham when Kudus is doing his disciplinary.
Interesting.
I don't want Palace to go down, but I'm kind of in the same boat as what people was before when we was trying to stay up. You know, it's like I don't want them to go down, but I also don't want them to get 3 points from us.
Of course. Of course. It's nice though that proper football's back, isn't it?
It is. It is. I mean, that game this morning was awesome. Really good. Take care, Guna Matata. Hope you're doing good, bro, and have a good rest of your day. And take care, mate, says Cole Rossi. So, what you been up to then? Anything?
Not a lot, mate. Not really. Nothing
No?
of real consequence. I can talk. We had the grandson earlier.
Okay.
He's gone off to his Sea Scouts now, and he's going to be doing target practice or something, shooting.
Oh, nice.
.22 little rifles, you know.
Yeah.
So he's doing that. Yes, no, I've done a lot, mate. Be honest, there's been not a lot to do. I haven't done any. What was it? Last is in the week. I did. Arsenal journey. Did
Oh,
Kyle?
yeah.
Del Boy's up next.
Okay.
I haven't booked it in yet, but Del Boy will be joining to do that one. Yeah, so no, not really a lot, mate. Be fair, you know, not a lot to bloody talk about, was there?
it's one of them, isn't it? When you get the international break, like Cole says, it was a long international break. It did seem really long, didn't it? To be fair,
Yeah, forever. You know, it's like, oh, and we got another one in November.
yeah.
Dear,
Right.
dear, yeah.
What's your thoughts then? Because like this is something that I've been thinking about because like Chris Woods has obviously played for New Zealand and he's been banging goals in. So I personally, I know that a lot of teams pull their players out of the international games and stuff like that. I think when you get players on form, I don't think that's a good idea. I know you're worried about injuries and stuff, but that's
Mhm.
why you have a squad big enough to cater for it. You know?
Well, I think if your teams, I can see it from both angles. If
Mm,
you've got your teams challenging for Premier League top status, then I can see that
yeah,
you're going to play games. Of course, you are because you want your full team there. You know, but then again, is it fair for a player who wants to play for his country? That is
that
tricky.
yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah.
tricky. It's a tricky one.
Mm,
You know, I mean, the thing is, you could argue if you look at what's happened with Arsenal this year, international breaks is where we're getting the injuries.
true, true, very true.
I don't know.
I
I
think when
don't.
it's a striker though and they're on form, I think it's best to keep them playing personally.
Well, keeps
Oh, good shot.
keeps them on their form. I'll give you that. I
Mm,
do give you that, but I don't know. It's a tricky. It's an awkward one for a manager, I think.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. Don't you think though, if you had like more of the kind of depth that you used to have, then you probably wouldn't have done that, or do you think you still would have done it?
No, I agree. If you've got the depth, right, then you probably wouldn't. I agree with you.
Mm,
Strikers, I think, if they are on form, you need to. It's like a racehorse, isn't it? If
yeah,
you've got a racehorse that's really on the money, then you're going to keep it running. But
true.
I think with certain players in the Arsenal squad that are injury prone, then it's a risky one.
Mm.
So I don't know. It's an awkward one. It is really awkward. Oh, hello. Oh, Christ.
You just seen that big shot from Damsgaard. That was a nice
Yeah.
shot. That was as well. Big up Luke James. Hope you're well, bro. So yeah, I mean, all our players I think have gone to international. I think somebody's had some kind of knock. I don't know because I was watching the conference, the interviews, but why don't they turn up the reporters when they ask a question? Because I can't actually hear what he asks. And Nuno's talking about, yeah, we've seen it. It's a bit of a disappointment. We're going to keep an eye on it. And I'm like, I don't know the fuck you're talking about because I haven't heard anything.
I don't know, mate. I've got no time for press conferences.
Mm,
Half the time it's scripted because, especially Arsenal.
yeah,
They're all those questions that are asked by the supposed journalists. They're all vetted, and
yeah,
no, you can't ask that. You can't answer that. You can't ask that. And that's why you get these bullshit comments, these bullshit questions, because they're not
yeah.
allowed to ask the questions that they really want to bloody ask.
It's crazy, isn't it? Oh.
What's the point of having a press conference?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's got to be. I mean, I know they come out with some. They have in the past come out with some really stupid fucking things. The manager and club don't really want to talk about. But that's what a journalist does. They dig to
Well,
find some gold, don't they?
of course they do. That's their job. They're there to find out the frailties and what's going on. If
Mm,
the if the club wants to actually script it to the point of saying, right, Mr. Journalist, you've got 4 questions, and out of that 4, you can ask one. And that one question is, well, who cleaned the changing rooms yesterday?
yeah,
Now, what's the point?
it's just
If you're a proper,
bonkers, isn't it? Oh,
you, you're there to
oh my days,
what? What I mean,
Ericsson. You'll see it in a minute. Should have put that away. I don't know if it was offside or it's a foul beforehand, but let's have a look. Hold up. A nice move. Very nice move. You would expect Harrison to put that away, though, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
He's still not seen it. You know, you in the past. Ain't no dinosaurs walking past your window, is there?
That must be miles behind you.
But yeah, we've got another issue as well. Nuno has he's been sent to the stands for the next 3 games, I think, because of the way he kicked off at Fulham. But they've already checked this decision out and realised that it was the incorrect decision. So surely that would mean his reaction was okay, wouldn't it?
Well, you think so.
And then you've got Marianakis. He went off on one when we played against Fulham. So he's been. This is hilarious. This one is. He's been banned from the stadium for 5 days. His own stadium that he owns, he's banned from it. Oh man!
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
That's what they've said. They said he's banned from being in the stadium for 5 games. I think it is.
He's the owner.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd be saying, jog on.
Exactly. Hopefully he goes there, because just saying, no, fuck off, man. That's like someone turning around to you, Jez, and saying you're not allowed in your ass for a week.
Yeah. Well, I've been told that in the past, by the way.
Well, yeah. It's fucking mad, isn't it? 2-0 Southampton against Leicester.
Is it?
Mm. What's the other scores? I missed them as they came across. Let me have a look. Where's the Premier League? Yeah, and also I think Morgan Gibbs White's been banned for another game as well.
Is he really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, to be quite honest with you, but Everton are winning 1-0 against Ipswich. Southampton 2-0, and Birmingham. Look, I always say Birmingham. Brighton are beating Newcastle 1-0.
Well, there you go. You see, I had 2 Geordie mates predicted they'd score. Oh
yeah. Dear. Not good. Not good for Mama. Right. Okay. I'm just going to go and get my beer out the freezer. I'll be back in a sec.
Be frozen now.
I know. Fucking ice pops again.
Man United is pressing on a bit now. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Lovely. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Should have passed that. Garnacho, what are you doing? That was poor. It was a great crossfield ball. Yeah, you should have done better there, mate. Nah, you should have passed it. Got a man free in the 18-yard box. Come on. Greedy. He's greedy.
Odegaard's on his way back as well, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I'll hold my breath. Oh, sorry, I won't hold my breath.
Yeah.
Most bullshit, to be honest. But we'll see. Well, yeah, he might be. He's not going to be match fit yet, is he?
No. That is true.
I mean? So
Matt Marino did well, though, didn't he, in the international, apparently? I was reading the other day.
I didn't see it, but apparently so, yeah. I've seen people discussing it. Be fair.
It's gonna be interesting. Who's City got tomorrow? Is that Chelsea? Is it?
I don't
No,
know.
it's not Chelsea, is it? Oh my days!
Dude. I see Arsenal have announced the refurb and expansion of the stadium.
Are they?
Mm. Yeah,
How much they're going to?
I don't exactly know how many. Not that many.
Uh,
I think maybe 1,000 or something. I might be wrong in saying that, but it needs a revamp. It does look tired. Yeah, overhaul if you want. So
City's got Wolves. I mean, you've got to win that one tonight. And Liverpool's got Chelsea.
well, that'd be a game.
Yeah, that should be
Two teams on form there.
Yeah,
I might watch that.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing a watch along for it if you want to jump on. Up to you.
Yeah,
But,
what time's that?
that's a late one, I think. Yeah, 4:30. You got City Wolves at about 1:30 or something, and then you've got that one 4:30.
Yeah, I'll join you for that.
Yeah, that should be decent, to be honest. And then obviously Forest against Palace on Monday, which I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah, I'll join you for that as well.
Yeah, I normally do the Forest games on my own, to be honest. But
no, that's all right. No, don't worry. No. No, I know you said that before, so no, don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bring you on at some point, though.
No problem at all. No problem. I know what you're coming from because I like to do the Arsenal games on my own.
I just enjoy them because I can sort of concentrate on it, sort of thing.
I get it. No, I'm with you there. I agree. Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that at all. I'll just watch your watch-along.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I don't know where Jack is, but I was going to see if he wanted to do like a preview, or I don't know when we're going to actually do it. But
it's good to get back, though, to not just us, but other people streaming, because a lot of people have gone quiet because of these bloody international breaks.
Yeah.
And then you do get a lot of people streaming every day, but they just talk bollocks. Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Just rinse and repeat. I'm thinking, why are you bothering? You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I think that's what it is, though, isn't it? It is just like doing it for the sake of it, which is something I've always said I won't do.
No, same as that.
It
is, because I'm just going to repeat what everybody else is saying.
That's the problem, and there's that many Arsenal channels out there.
Oh, it's loads, isn't it?
It's always the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's loads of them. And it's just like, well, why do I want to just talk about the same thing that 20 other people have talked about?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't bother, mate, to be honest. So Man United are really giving them a bit of a push here.
They're not playing too bad, actually, at the moment, but I've got a funny feeling that Brentford might just get a breakaway and get the goal, a bit like what happened in the game earlier.
How wasn't the referee called that back then when he's got the player down? That's good defending, though. He's down now. Oh, well.
Did you see them all going down when they had that melee thing at Spurs West Ham? Fucking hell. Richarlison's on the deck. Fucking Thingy's on the deck. He's on the deck.
Yeah, crazy, man.
It cracks me up, man, when you see that. Honestly, it really does.
He's actually, I haven't watched a game down the pub for so long. I wasn't going to go down there. It's only because my mate Jeff, as I say, he's off working up. Well, actually, it's not. He's actually driving up to Edinburgh tomorrow. But he's then stop in the night, then they've got to drive to Inverness. It's a hell of a way.
Yeah.
6 weeks they're up there working. So good luck with that. But yeah, it's a long old way to Inverness, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Here come Brentford. I got a funny feeling that, when one team's always getting opportunities and not taking them, the other team tends to get one and take it.
True. Have you spoken to Mama lately? I haven't spoken to anybody.
Yeah. I spoke to Mama, I spoke to Paul. Everyone's all right. Everyone's doing okay and that.
That's the thing. I think is a bit annoying. Is that when the season's back now, and people are streaming and doing stuff, and you talk to people in the chat, Carl, like here tonight, Mama, and all the other guys, and then international comes along, and it's all like goes flat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, to be honest, for me, it was perfect, really, because it meant I could do this Silent Hill thing, and be able to do that. So it was perfect for that, because I want to review the game afterwards. I want it to be my first review of the channel. So yeah, that was perfect for me in that sense. Him, he's fucking proper cut up, isn't he? Either that or someone's chucked an hot dog at him. Wow. Proper bleeding ears. Do the Terry Butcher thing, just put the bandage around his head and get back out there.
Yeah, with all the blood coming out.
Yeah. That was awesome, man. That was when he did that.
Yeah,
proper captain thing that is to do, isn't it?
So I had a hell of a headache afterwards.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a nasty cut he's got there, that guy. He needs to sort that out.
That's the lit, isn't it?
Mm.
I know other player they've got. He's in trouble, isn't he? Something like Mazarawi or something.
Don't know.
He's being investigated. I was reading the other day. Can't remember what for.
That's going to be a couple of stitches in there, I should think.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like they use them crimp things now, don't they?
Yeah. You only see it on UFC when they get like a real bad cut on the eye and stuff like that, and they fucking put their hand and the stuff right inside the cut and pull it round and all that kind of stuff.
I'll tell you what, I was watching some old archive footage of it's rugby actually. It was Rugby Internationals, the old the old Five Nations. That's how long ago it was. I remember this guy. He was a Welsh prop forward. Somebody, David Price, I think his name was.
Yeah.
And he got a proper head smack, right? And he's on the side of the pitch, right? And the old physio doctor, whatever, has got these shavers out. And he shaved his head like that, and he's on the side of the pitch stitching his head.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm like, geez, man.
I've never been a big fan of rugby. I mean, there's certain things that I like to watch, sort of thing, but that's it.
I like the international rugby.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
A lot of it for the last couple of years, to be fair, but and all that. But I mean, I don't know anything about it. But
no, Carl probably tell you. I think he used to play it ages ago.
Yeah, I think so. He did. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Carl. Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, I played it at school, but I never really took to it or anything like that. Never really my kind of thing, to be fair.
Never played it myself.
Well, you just look at what happens to their ears and stuff like that, and it's like, oh no, I don't want ears like that.
Oh, cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way I used to tackle when I played football, you'd think I was playing rugby anyway. I didn't used to take no prisoners. Let's put it that way.
I'll tell you what's bizarre. I was going to say this to you a couple of weeks ago. Last year, do you remember I had that thing with those spiders?
Oh yeah.
Bastards, yeah. Not had one this year.
No.
No, lie. I had one in the bath, and it wasn't that big. It was big, but it wasn't that big. Not like the big bastards I had in here. Yeah,
Maybe the cats are doing their job.
yeah. I think the old cat's been munching.
Why didn't they just put a bandage on his head the first time?
True.
What is it with this nowadays that they don't put the line straight up and they don't put a bandage around his head straight away? I mean, that's the first thing you'd do, surely.
You'd think so.
Madness.
It's coming up for half time.
And here we go. And what did I say? United having all the play, all the chances, and then boom. And what's his face was off the pitch as well. De Ligt was off the pitch, but then again, he's got to wait until he gets shouted on, surely. They're not happy.
No. Not at all.
So what happened? Hold on, let's have a look. What's their argument then, that he didn't let him on the pitch?
Don't know.
I mean, Gallows completely fucking let him go there.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, they're not happy because De Ligt weren't on the pitch at the time.
Oh, controversy.
Well, to be honest, if they'd have put the fucking bandage on him straight away,
yeah,
he wouldn't have had to go off again, would he?
No.
Absolutely stupid.
All they've probably done is just stuck a load of adrenaline on his bloody cut.
Yeah.
Like they do in boxing.
Yeah.
Good
basically what they should have done is just, I mean, can you play with a bandage around your head now? I don't know.
Well, I would have thought so.
I don't see why not, personally, but
no,
I mean, you can't have a crash helmet on, I shouldn't think, but
I mean, it's better than having blood going everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
I said it though, didn't I? I said it. Always the same. Oh.
It was back in the days, wasn't it, when you had the big problem with HIV and that. As soon as you had blood, you had to go off and get stitched up and a bandage and all that.
Yeah.
I know that's not so prevalent now. But I'd have thought they'd have bandaged his bloody head up.
I don't get it, because I mean, it's common sense, surely, that you put a bandage around it straight away.
If that was a head injury, you had like that in the street, you fell over and bashed your head, right? First thing the ambulance team would do is stick a bandage on your head.
Of course they would. It's to put pressure on it, isn't it? So if you put a bandage on your head and tighten it around where the cut is, it's going to put pressure on it and it's not going to bleed as bad.
That's the whole point.
So that, to me, is their own fault, to be honest.
No, it is to me.
That's their own fault.
That's bad, bad treatment, I suppose you'd call it.
Well, I mean, he's off the pitch long enough. I mean, they could have put a bandage on there. It don't take that long to wrap a bandage around your head, surely.
No, you do just put a bloody great wad pad thing on your head and wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a gauze pad or something like that, and it would have fucking soaked the blood up and the blood would have stayed in the bandage.
He'll get stitched up at half time and probably come out with a bandage on his head.
Yeah, more than likely. He's mental in it. It just makes no sense. They could have had all the players on the pitch at that time if he'd just bandaged him up straight away.
Yeah. Referee
Crazy decision.
Good.
Afternoon, Jack. Hope you're well, bro. Looking forward to Monday, mate.
Did you see that? They've now got a match official there at Man United. He's a referee liaison steward.
Ain't that like what we had with Clattenburg or whatever his name was?
I don't know. It's a job for the boys, isn't it? I don't understand, mate.
Kind of same as what we did, isn't it? With having Clattenburg, and he's gone now, and he's been done over. I think he's gone.
That didn't last long, did it?
No, well, I don't see the point in it anyway. I'd find it really annoying when you can personally see that it wasn't fair, and then you've got an idiot sat in the corner who you're paying going, well, to be honest, it is fair and stuff like that. I don't really see the point in it, to be honest.
And how much was he getting paid for that?
Well, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, even if he says that, oh, that weren't fair, nothing's going to fucking happen.
Exactly.
Matter.
What's it going to change? Nothing.
Yeah. And I don't think they liked it. I don't think the FA liked the fact that we'd employed somebody like that.
Of course they don't. They don't like criticism.
Jack says, don't know why United are moaning. The rule is if you're pissing out blood, it needs to be sorted. Can only blame the medical staff and Dallo for the shit defending. Like as we're just saying now, should have put a bandage on it straight away, man. And yeah, Dallo weren't great there, to be fair. Would Delit have stopped it? I don't know, because he weren't there, so we don't know whether that's the case or not. Now, I'm not looking forward to Monday at all. I don't think I think I'd rather play you at Selhurst Port, to be quite honest with you, because I think our away form is kind of what's good at the moment.
Are you home or away? I can't remember what you said.
We're at home.
Okay.
At the City Ground, but at the minute, City Ground, we're not really sort of, pardon the pun, pulling up trees at the minute. We've got to get that sorted out, I suppose. But away from home, we've not lost all season away from home.
That's decent.
Yes, yeah, it is decent. We've got you guys coming soon as well, November, I think.
Yeah, well, our away form was better than the home form.
I mean, and I think it is at the Emirates as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. I don't think looking at a lot of the teams that I've seen, I'll never sort of like do any team down. 23rd of November, we're playing each other at 3:00, and yeah, I wouldn't do any team down. But I think we've got a really good counter attack in Ethic at the moment. I think a game against you would be probably quite an entertaining game for a neutral. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, okay, I'll get that.
But we've got to finish our chances, and we can't let you get a goal straight away, because when you get goals straight away, same as Spurs, you can absolutely fucking kill a team. I look forward to that. Another thing, Nuno game, 3-game ban. Another thing by the FA to silence the manager for speaking the truth. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he didn't really. I don't even. I'm not even saying anything. I'm going to do a Mourinho, mate. I'm saying nothing. I'll get. I can't even like say anything about it because it's just pathetic. Why? Just tell me this, right? Why do all the decisions against the smaller teams get sorted just like that? Boom. All the like things that's going off with the other teams. Yeah, well, they just stay on the back burner and they'll get sorted out eventually.
I know. It is a little bit frustrating. I can't deny it.
It's like we're really doing well at the moment as well, and it's like It's as if it's. I mean, look, there was every reason to be angry at that Fulham game. We wasn't good enough. Don't get me wrong. We wasn't good enough at all. But there was decisions in that game which was fucking bullshit.
Mm.
So, and we've gone against the FA twice now, so they've probably got a target on us anyway.
Well, this is the nonsense in this game nowadays. You know, you're not allowed to complain in this world. You know that. You can't do that. It's all unicorns and fairies, mate. You can't complain.
Yeah, I know. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think what we've got to do is we've got to discuss it and just say, look, we're going to have to just try and be as squeaky clean as possible. But the thing is, we don't mess around, and you know, and that's it. And I don't want us to change that either. I mean, me personally, I don't personally think it was a sending off for Morgan Gibbs White anyway. I thought he won the ball personally, but whatever, it is what it is. It is a joke. You said something bad about us. There's a free game ban. It's so petty, but yet they are allowed to make shit decisions and get away with no action taken. Exactly. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, one thing I don't get about it as well. I mean, you're lucky, really, that I mean, ice hockey and stuff like that. You know, you see a lot worse on ice hockey field or whatever you call it, ice rink or whatever. But you know, and the crowd's sort of all right with it. But you could cause a fucking riot. You know.
I was going to ask you actually, whatever happened to that ice hockey player from your Nottingham, the guy that cut that bloke's throat? Whatever happened to him?
Nothing. I don't think anything happened to him.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he didn't mean to do it.
No, it was deemed an accident. If you actually watch what happened, it really does look like set up. I don't think he actually set out to actually murder somebody, basically. But you know, you can kind of see he sort of puts his arms onto one of the other players, gives himself balance, and then throws the kick. I mean, any way you look at it, your foot shouldn't be that high.
No, I mean, I've never seen it. I've never seen what happened. To be fair.
No, it's fucking horrific, mate.
Well, it would be if he cut somebody's bloody throat. Jesus.
It is absolutely horrific, and there was nothing they could do because it was just such a clean cut. There's just no way of being able to help him or anything. It was fucking ridiculous. It was fucking horrible, mate. I mean, I weren't there. I know people that was though, and it's affected them big style.
Well, you cut your carotid artery, mate. You bleed to death like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And it's happened to a goalkeeper before. That's why the goaltender. Sorry, that's why the goaltenders have that plastic bit on there, so that you can't do it anymore because it's actually been done on a goalkeeper before. Goal fucking tender. I mean. Howard Webb said VAR has reduced 80% of mistakes. I thought it was meant to reduce all mistakes, Howard. So what you're saying is that your refs are still making errors with all the tech. Mockery. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Si? Hope you're well, mate. Afternoon, guys. Good to see you all. Hope the first half being a decent watch. It's not been bad, actually. I think it's played out the way that it looked like it was playing out. Man United pretty much doing most of the stuff, and then Brentford nicked a goal.
It's a good neutrals game.
Yeah.
Plus, Man United are losing. I'm always going to love that. Thank you very much.
You wonder though, don't you? You think to yourself, when is it going to turn round? Because you expect it, don't you? That they're all of a sudden going to turn it round and get themselves back to sort of how they was before. And it just all of a sudden it never happens, does it? It must be horrible for a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Well, they're used to winning everything, aren't they, basically? So, you know, to actually see what you've got now, it must be absolutely soul-destroying.
Yeah, but I can't help laughing.
I mean, I've always liked United, to be fair, but I don't like what they're doing anyway. Pat, they've got rid of Alex Ferguson as the ambassador now as well, haven't they?
Who?
Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, oh yeah, he has been for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, got rid of him as the ambassador. I was reading the other day. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with a lot of the news. Just the little bits I see everywhere, like Tony Claude Gunner doing his Havertz has covered more distance than any other player in the Premier League. Not quite sure what that. I don't know if that means walking win. Might do. I don't know, but I'm not quite sure where that comes in or what.
I saw something this morning that Sir Alex Ferguson and some of the minions are banned from the Emirates.
Really?
Apparently so. They've been banned
Okay.
for the Man United games. I don't know how
What's
true.
happened there then?
I don't know how true that is. It could be a load of bollocks. I can't see why they would do that, to be honest. But there's a lot of wankers out there that come up with this bullshit comments, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well, yeah, I can't see why, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Si says, all good here, Todd. Decided to get some shopping done after the first match. That way I can have a lazy day tomorrow in front of the footy and NFL. Hope you're both keeping well. How do you think you guys are going to do today? And second question is, do you think do you think Solanke is actually fitting in at Spurs? Because he looks to me like he's struggling a bit.
Yeah, he looked a bit uncomfortable today.
Can't
deny it.
He looks like he's struggling a bit. I mean, did you see that shot from Johnson?
Yeah.
In the first half? Oh my days! If that had gone in the goal, that would have been a beaut. That would. I told him, didn't I? I told him he was good. I said he's good. He's got things to learn, and I think he's learning them now. So I did tell him he was good.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Are you worried about Spurs?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Nah. Not at all, mate. Not at all. Let's be fair. Good result for them, but they are playing a pretty poor West Ham.
That is true.
West Ham have got to pick their game up, mate, or they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? They're going to be in big doobies because they could end up swapping places with a team that hits form that's down the bottom, and then West Ham could end up down there. So they got some big work to do. And will their manager be here by Christmas? Don't know.
Yeah, that's true. And hey guys, United NASA 88. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the cave. How you doing? How do you think the game's going for you? I thought you was on top of it, but then they sort of stole the goal. What's your thoughts on that?
Man United were on top of it. But they did that really stupid thing with the injured player Delict, and if they just bandaged the guy up and got on with it and wait till half time where they can stitch him up and do it properly, you're defending a corner down to 10 men effectively. It's going to cause you troubles.
Of course it is. It's the worst time for him to have to go back off, wasn't it, really?
Well, obviously the referee said you've got to go off. You've got blood.
Yeah.
And you know the laws of the game. If you're bleeding profusely, then you've got to go off.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Si says, I don't think Solanke is the guy. I said that last week. We pulled their pants down at the price they paid. He's only really had one good season in the Prem.
Why have he not got a bandage on his head to protect that? Because he's
has he not got one on now?
No, he's got a load of looks like bloody load of cream on his head. You know what I mean? They've obviously stitched.
What's that going to do?
He's only going to have a knock on the head, and it will bleed again.
Yeah, 100%.
You know how thin your skin is on the top of your head. There's nothing there, right?
No, nothing inside a lot of people's heads as well.
Well, there's nothing in mine. I'm told. That's what Barb's tells me. There's nothing in mine. It's all sorted. So,
big up, Bob. And to be honest, I think we've been good for the first half, but we've got to finish these chances. Yeah, I'd agree with that. United Nasser, absolutely 100% on that. You could see it though. You could see that the more chances you was having, they was going to get one break, and that was going to be the goal. Also, Ange plays a different game. They don't play to his strengths. They need to have the wide men across the ball. And the lit, no bandage. They'll start moaning when he starts bleeding again. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
Just put a bloody bandage. What was it? A problem with the bandage, man? Just stick a bandage
Mm.
around.
Oh, nice. What a goal.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus, man.
Garnacho. Lovely volley that was. What are you on anyway? You on Bing?
Mm.
You seen it yet?
No, I'm way behind you.
How come?
Don't know. I'm on 45.56.
Where's mine? I'm on 47.
Yeah, I'm way behind you.
You know, that's a beautiful goal that was there from Garnacho. Just what you needed, really, straight away. Second half, 1-1 there. Time for United to go for it again.
I still haven't seen it.
It'll be on in about a week.
Just seen it now, 46.30.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
He looks like Trossard, that guy.
Yeah, let me see if I can actually get onto another one.
Don't worry, I'm not that bothered.
Yeah, this one might do it because they've just scored.
Sure.
46-47 now.
Yeah, I'm on 46.54 now.
Oh, so you're ahead of me now.
Don't worry, I'm not that bothered.
Nah. Well, I'll leave it on that because it's just hit 47 now, so we're close enough, I suppose.
Where are you watching it through then?
I'm watching on Bing.
Okay, see, yeah, it's all, it varies, doesn't it, on the streaming of these shows?
Yeah, I'm on the 1081. You know, on the links, I'm on the 1081.
Yeah, I'm on that one.
I've just gone on to that one because the other ones are further forward. We've got a bit of a game going on now. Much better. As for later, if we play like our last game before the break, they could get a cricket score. If we back to our usual selves, should be a great game. I've backed us to win 2-1. So that's heart, not head. Yeah, I get that. I think you've got the ability to do it. I think it depends really how much the break has affected Arsenal because I mean they was playing some really good stuff, weren't they? So down to that, in my opinion.
We'll see.
Because obviously playing is better than training, isn't it? If you're actually in a match situation, keeping up with that match situation, better.
Good move there.
Yeah, very good move. I've actually been quite impressed with what I've seen from United today, apart from the Dallo defending. But like I say, with De Ligt being on, maybe that don't happen. I don't know. You can't really say that, can you?
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, break here though. They messed it up. You think Brentford missed Tony?
No,
I don't either.
He shut down, didn't he? When he came back last January, he didn't really do a lot, did he? Apart that goal against you lot, he moved.
Yeah.
He didn't really do a lot, did he? I'll be honest, I think he just thought, nah, I've had enough of this. I want to move. And okay, he's on 400 bags a week now out in Saudi, isn't he?
So, well, I mean, you're under no misconstruction of what is main aim is, are you really, Tony?
Nah, I mean, I think the only problem is for a player of his ability and his age, he's not exactly an old player.
No.
Going out to Saudi Arabia is pretty much that's the end of your days.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
he's not. He's not in the limelight now, though, is he? No. I mean, nobody watches. Not as far as I know. Watches any of that or anything like that. So he's not in the limelight anymore. I don't
nah.
understand.
And the other thing is, let's get it right. Playing out there,
Oh,
it's 400 bags a week, tax free.
yeah.
400 grand a week, tax free. 1.2 million, sorry, 1.6 million a month, tax free.
Yeah.
That's not a bad life, is it?
No, is it? Pretty fucking decent, really. No.
I mean, I'd get out of bed for that, wouldn't you?
100%. 100%, mate. I'd get out of bed for fucking £20 an hour. To be honest. What's the Arsenal team? If Saka and Odegaard still injured, I'm going to be quietly confident. I'm not sure on Saka, to be honest with you. Anyone even know how Tony is getting on over there? Not heard a peep. They can't be banging them in. No, that's what I mean. He's gone from the limelight, but he's not bothered about that, is he? He's bothered about the cash.
Nah. Shame, though, really.
It is a shame.
Man United having the better of this now.
And the thing is, in my opinion, right, it will make him a worse player because it's more open over there.
Mm.
You know?
Do you think he's that bothered, though?
No, I don't think he's bothered.
No, if you're getting 1.6 mil a month, right, 1.6 million, whatever currency is being paid, right? You're not going to give a shit, are you? Really?
Nah.
I mean, it's
I think
obscene.
it depends. If you're about the football and about being the best that you can be, then I think you should. But he's obviously not, is he?
No, sold your soul, mate. That's what I call it.
Definitely. And he could probably bet over there as well. I mean, I don't know what the rules are with betting in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Is it the same? I don't know.
I don't know. No idea. I mean, they do. The Saudi Arabians, they do have a lot of horse racing, don't they?
Yeah.
You got some of those massive Arab owners. All these top race horses. So I don't know. I guess they have horse racing out there. I suppose. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know what the gambling laws are.
No, that's what I mean. I don't either. I think it's quite open. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure. I don't know. That's
because everything's about betting now, isn't it? To be honest,
I've never put a bet on in my life.
I have, but I've never gone too silly. Oh, it took him out there.
Did straight through the back.
100%. He's a true definition of a mercenary. Absolutely. Carl Rossi back. How you doing, bro? Hope you're well. And evening sky, Jack and United NASA. Hey, Mr. Rossi. Out tricks.
To be honest with you, talking about Ivan Toney, right, it sums up really the modern football player. They're not in it for the love of the club. They're just there for the money.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. I mean, if he really had ambition, right? If Ivan Toney really had ambition to win big, right? Like win big trophies, in Europe or in FA Cup or
things
like that. he would have fought for it and tried to get into a top Prem club. No,
Yeah.
you're just taking the easy route because you've been offered 400 bags a week, right? Shed based, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, money's no object. You can do whatever you want. Your wife and your kids can have anything they want in the world. So at the end of the day, that to me is selling your soul.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I totally agree, man. Totally
So you
agree.
don't really give a shit about football. All you
No.
give a shit about is money.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think, mate, I honestly, I think there's way too many footballers like that now.
Yeah. I'd completely agree with that. Big up Yeti and Jez. How you doing, Tom? Hope you're well, bro. After that bloody slapping up yesterday, mate. This morning, I mean. How'd you feel, mate, after that? Losing Kudos for 3 games as well.
Ooh, ouch.
Craziness, mate. Craziness. Glad to hear it, mate. Hopefully a good game from 5:30. Yeah, you must be fucking fuming, aren't you, Tom? Do you reckon he's got long? That Lopetegui, Teggy, whatever his name is?
Mm.
I thought you looked to start the game. You started the game all right, and you was kind of on the same par both teams was, and then you kind of just, I don't know, what did he say at half time? I don't know.
Just drifted away, didn't they?
Yeah, totally.
Mm. Shame. They got to sort themselves out pretty damn quick, old West Ham.
Definitely.
They could be looking at the wrong end of the table, mate.
100%. 100%. I need to fill this up. Be back in a sec, guys.
Oh, mate. Plus, they let Spurs win, and that's disgrace.
Yeah.
Bloody West Ham let me down today, letting Spurs win. What's that about? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. To get them early doors, I think they will give him a chance, all these players, and trying to get them to fit square holes, round pegs. Yeah, good point, man. Yeah, Tone. Yeah, you got to sort it out, mate. You're only looking down the wrong end of the barrel, mate. Because there's a lot of teams going to be fighting for survival, and you don't want to be down there with them. That's for sure. Hammers could have had 2 early 2, says Kyle. Carl, beg your pardon. Yes, that is true. Just let it slip. 1-0 up and then just let it slip, you know. Not pretty. Oh, Ten Hag's looking a bit. What's going on here? How are we doing here on got a million messages here. Old Budgie's not happy. Oh dear. Happy Hammerite going into one. Yeah, Budgie, oh dear. It's all gone south. Tont says Lopetegui didn't capitalise on the Ipswich result. Should have built on that in the international break, ready for this game. I don't know, mate, but I'll go with what you're telling me. early doors now. Kudos for possibly 3, possibly more games. Somerville to get his chance, hopefully. Yeah, he says, just rung the Sun and offered them and headline, West hammered. Yeah, well, we know that's, well, yeah, good one, Ham. Yeah, you'll probably get what, 200, 300 quid for that headline? Early doors says, make sure you get those royalties, Yeti. Yeah, probably get about like a £5. But yeah, big up, Carl. For fuck's sake, Yeti. How's the guitar playing going, mate? Carl, still playing or not had time recently? I haven't actually for a while. I need to get a new amp, to be honest. My one's continually playing up. It really is doing my head in. It's been away fixed so many times now. I think it's had its day. So I'm thinking about investing in a new one. But having said that, my Marshall amp is what? Crikey. When did I buy that? Bloody hell. It's a valve amp as well. It's a beautiful thing when it's working, but it's just so problematic now. When did I buy that? 1980? Somewhere around there. So it's old. It's proper old. But yeah, it's forever going wrong. Fed up with it. There's always a capacitor blows here or a valve goes there. And yeah, I think it's time for a buyout. Get something, get a new one. Retire it. You know, it's when you've got it all set up and you want to have a little strum along and all of a sudden it goes pop. Oh, hello. There you go. Hodgland. 2-1. Man United. Carl says, all good, matey. Just have the acoustic in my house too small for the electric and all the gear, sadly. My own fault. Opting for a giant dog taking up all the space. Yeah. I get it. I get you, man. Sai said the kudos was doing, I don't know. 3 matches ban rather than just walking away. Never push the face. Yeah, you're never going to get away with that. You're never going to get away with it. Now, was he offside there? Let's have a little looky. Let's have a looky. Let's have a look. No, I can't see from there. That's no good. I think he was level, personally, but I can't really tell. Don't know there, though. Don't know. Looks like it's given. Carl says, might get myself a small 10-watt amp just to keep up with the electric. Yeah. Have you ever seen, Carl? Have you ever seen those little hip amps? Marshall do them. They're little hip amp. You can literally clip it on your belt. Only like a little transistor radio. It's about that big. They're really good. Get a great sound out of them. They're transistor. They're not obviously valve, obviously. But you get a great sound out of them. They're great practice amps. They're, I think, about 5-7 watts or something. But you get a fantastic sound. I've never had one myself, but I do know a couple of people that have got them. One guy is actually very, very good guitar player, I have to say. And he just walked around his house with it clipped to his belt, and he just walked around the house playing. So yeah. But the thing is, there's so many good practice amps out there now. So many. Come on, the bees, says Sight. Don't go out like this. Yeah, it started with a promise, didn't they? But now they've like literally shut down, which is a bit annoying. Nice car, my buddy. It has a little lamp. It's the size of a school lunchbox. Works really well. They do. These little practice amps that literally are so small get a great sound out of them. You really do. I mean, I've got. I don't actually like it. It's a Vox practice amp, 20 watt. I've got it over there actually, but I don't actually really like it. It's not the amp. It's the speaker. It's too tinny. It's got no bollocks to it. And whatever I try and do to get the sound right, it's just the problem is with it. It's the actual wood that it's made. The actual box is made from. It's too thin. So you just don't get the sound. We're talking about amplifiers, Yeti. So yeah, it's not my. It's not my. Not for me. So I'm going to invest in a new Marshall. Probably in the new year.
Interesting. I've got a interview with the Sun tomorrow about West Ham. So yeah, look forward to that.
Say
and
again?
Big up Mama Flossie. Good to see you.
Got
an interview with his son tomorrow because they like my headline, West Ham.
Yeah, royalties on that one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, we go 2-1 to Man United. I missed that.
Yeah, I had to look at it to see if I don't know if they VAR'd it, but I think they may have done. I'm not sure.
Was it good goal or not?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, sneaky goal.
Have a look, see what else is happening. Still 1-0 to Brighton. Aston Villa beating Fulham 3-1. Southampton 2-2 with Leicester. Man, Leicester do come back though, don't they? 2-2, 2-0 Everton against Ipswich. I think Cooper's going to do all right with Leicester, you know.
No, not a bad side, Leicester, to be fair.
Apparently we've sacked him, so Anthony was telling me anyway. Yeah, in the airport are looking for people to join the social media team. Send me your CV, I'll put you forward. Absolutely. They ain't getting on no plane. Fuck that. Oh, man.
Oh, shit, I'm better there.
Oh, my days. Yeah, I just seen it.
Straight in the keeper.
Oh, good, though. Today, United, I think, personally.
Say again? He froze.
Did I? Oh, yeah, it looked good. United at times.
Yeah, Brentford seemed to have gone to sleep here. Looked decent in the first half. Not doing nothing now.
Yeah. Bit like the West Ham game, isn't it, really? Apart from the goals aren't the same.
Yeah. Yeah, West Ham really let themselves down today. Let me down. Let me down. We're letting them bunch of people win 4-1. I was going to say something else then. I reined it back. Yeah, he's offside there.
Just imagine that line of posters at the airport. Hey, getting on no plane. I can't stand planes, mate, to be honest with you. But don't think I'll ever get on one ever again in my life anyway. So it don't matter. I don't think I'll be able to afford it.
Come on, Brentford, get in it. Can't be.
Oh man, that pass was shit.
That wasn't that bad a tackle. Get
That
up.
wasn't that bad. Oh my days, what is wrong? You should be there to try and score the goal from us. Nah.
Seriously.
I like in the box now because he's fucking rolling around on his horse.
Honestly.
I'd book for that, you know. Honestly, I'd fucking book for that. You know, if you're rolling around like that and then you just jump up and get back into play.
Well, I agree with you. I do agree with you. It's
totally.
It's pathetic.
Mm.
I'd love to see some of these players play in the 70s, man.
Oh my days! Can you imagine it?
They'd be snapped in half.
They would, yeah, 100%.
Seriously.
Like if Keane tackled you or Vieira and you start rolling around like that, they'd fucking pick you up and throw you off the pitch.
You'd never see him again.
Madness, isn't it?
Pathetic.
Mind you, we've got the best team at it coming later, so.
Arsenal. I agree. I find it very annoying.
Mm.
It frustrates me. It really does. Pathetic.
Yeah, it's not. But then again, like as Cole's always said, you know, everybody does it. So you know, if you're not gonna do it, then you're gonna get left behind, aren't you?
Yeah. Jurgen Klinsmann, mate. He started it when he went to bloody Spurs.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Biggest diver you'll ever meet in your life.
100%. I always remember that comment online. Someone turned around and says, I bumped into my telly and Jurgen Klinsmann fell over for a penalty.
What used to annoy me about him, right? He would dive, spread eagle, and then he'd look up and smile. I think you dirty bastard.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, 100%.
You know?
There was a lot of it. A lot of them German players were like that, though, weren't they?
That's where it all came from.
Yeah, they all used to drop if they got the chance. Big up, in chat. How you doing, Malto? You well, bro?
Cheating bastards, mate. A lot of them. Don't mention the war.
But what do you think about us having what's his face as our England manager? Do you think they'll be singing 10 German bombers in the air?
Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Interesting. I'm not bothered about having a foreign manager.
I'm not.
I'm not
me at all.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's a decent manager, and if he can get England over the line, then fair play to him. All this bullshit about will he sing the national anthem? I really don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not bothered. I couldn't give a toss.
I really don't care. You know, all we want is a decent England manager. He could be the one. I don't know.
We could change the national anthem to 10 German bombers.
I don't see all the bollocks about that. You know.
That's it. I mean, if they win you something, what's it matter? And it's not the first foreign manager we've had or anything. What's it matter?
No. I think it's because he's German. It's the Germans. You know.
If he wins the fucking World Cup, nobody's going to give a flying rat's horse where he comes from.
Exactly. You know? All this bollocks about two world wars, one World Cup bollocks. That we all forgotten.
Yeah, 100%.
If the guy gets you over, look, let's be honest. Football fans are the most fickle people in the world.
Yeah.
Love you 1 minute, hate you the next.
100%.
Yeah. And especially with the English press. Right. You're going to get all the bullshit for the English press. Yeah. about this. But if he was to go out and win the next World Cup, he'll be the greatest thing since Winston Churchill.
Yeah, of course he will. 100%. I mean, the thing I don't get is like these people that, because they don't like somebody and then you win, they're still unhappy. If you've won, you've won. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I'll have more of a problem with you being England manager.
I won't last long, mate.
No, I mean, I just don't get it. If you, at the end of the day, you appoint somebody for their ability, and obviously the FA have seen that there's something in the guy. And the other thing I also think, which I like, he's not a yes man.
No, well, there is that. There is that. I must admit, there is that part of it.
He's not a Gareth Southgate. He's not a Lee Carsley. And at the end of the day, this guy's going to come in under his own regime with his own technical staff, and he's going to stamp his authority. Give the guy a go.
Definitely.
He's a winner. He has won.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did Gareth Southgate ever win? Fuck all.
Yeah, pretty much. Pizza advert.
Yeah, pizza advert, Pizza Hut. Yeah, do you remember
that? That's about it, isn't it?
The bloody paper bag over his head. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Era. How much did he get paid for that, do you wonder?
That was fucking shocking, that was as well. But I tell you what I loved about that was Stuart Pearce missed his penalty, didn't he? And then the next game where he got a penalty, the fucking passion he shown when he smashed it into the top corner was just unbelievable.
Mm.
That's a captain, that is, right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Xerxes took that wrong then. Slowed it down a little bit too much. Oh my days. Just cover some of this chat. I personally hope he fails miserably, as with any potential future England manager. Well, yeah, that's understandable. Most Prem teams have foreign managers, so it doesn't matter. So up these days, and that includes Germany. It does, like I say, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, people don't like Arteta, but if Arteta brings a Champions League and a fucking title, then they're not going to give two fucks. And if they do, then there's something seriously wrong with them. Yeti, as a manager of anything, would end up with him punching a ref at the first card, 100%. And definitely that's coming if you don't smash immediately. For sure, Tony, it will be Tuchel out before the year is out, unless it's 4-0 all the time. I think he'll do all right. I think he's got the pedigree, like you say. So, and he probably won't pick the favourites. That's what I'll be interested in seeing. You know, I want to see Cole Palmer on for a start.
I don't think you'll see the likes of certain players that you might see Ben White back in the England team. You know what I mean? I don't know, but there's I think you're going to see a massive clear out of some of the dross. I reckon you could see Harry Kane gone.
Yeah, but I mean, he actually took Harry Kane to Bayern Munich, didn't
he? He did, yeah.
He was manager then, wasn't he?
But will he suit with his England team? I don't know.
I don't think I would ever. Well, I mean, if he buys him in for his other team, then that's obviously suits his style. But I don't think I'd ever leave Harry Kane out of the team, to be honest.
No, you could have. Well, you don't have to start him. To me, he hasn't got the legs now, but he could be a one off the bench. But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Yeah, first.
Maybe what Kane needs to do is the same as what Ronaldo did when his legs started to go. Just be the man in the box.
When's he? 1st of November he starts, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Next international break time, whenever that is, November.
that the next
So-
one? 1st of November.
No, I don't think it's the first, but his job starts.
Mm.
It's the next international break is in November. I don't know when. Somebody in the chat will know. Oh, 1st of January.
1st of January, he says.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
I thought it was November. Okay. My apologies. I don't know why you'd wait. Why would you wait to January? Why don't you just start him now?
Yeah. You know what? If I was Tuchel, I'd actually take the piss with it and just get the players to learn 10 German bombers.
Oh.
Oh my! What are you doing, Xerxes, man? We have to put up with Carsley's. If I get the under 21s job again. Oh, I thought he was in already too, Jez. Yeah, so it's going to be a while then, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't think that's going to happen.
I think Carsley got found out though, didn't he? Really, against Greece, and then in the game afterwards as well. He's not really played anybody, has he?
No.
I don't think he wants it anyway. I think Mama was on about that the other day.
This game's gone a bit flat.
Yeah, it's a bit mesh now, isn't it? Bit of a mess, mesh.
No, Mr. B won't be happy.
No, United are just trying to keep hold of it now. That could be a mistake, but done all right there.
Yeah, that's what I think, Toe. Strange waiting until next year. You know, if you're going to appoint a man as a manager, start him like now. Why wait until January? You might just like say, right, you're the England manager now, Lee Carsley. See you later. Thanks very much, and see you another day.
Yeah.
And get him in for the next international break. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Personally, to me, that's bollocks.
It is a bit weird, isn't it, to be honest?
Well, look, if you went for a job, right, yeah, Monday morning, right, Monday morning, you're coming to meet me, right, for a job, yeah? Doesn't matter job, whatever it is. And I say, yeah, okay, mate, you got the job. And thank you for the interview, and you've done well, and I really want to take you on. And I'll see you next January.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that, to be fair, but...
Why? You've come for an interview, right? You've got the job. You've done what we want you to do. You've got the CV. You've got the experience. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit and all that. Well, yeah, we'll see you next January. Why? You want to get the guy in the seat, don't you? You want to get him in the driving seat and get him working.
You would think so, wouldn't you? You would think that's...
you want to get him in there, get him in his office and thinking, right, okay, get his team, his technical team together and say, right, these are the guys I'm going to employ as my technical people, whoever, whatever, and get him working. And then you say, right, we've got the international window coming up in November. Let's give it a go.
Yeah. To me, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I think that makes sense, personally. Oh, man, that shot it straight into Wissa's back. Well, when I did my interviews and I had the questions, I always had 3. How much do I get paid? How many holidays do I get? And how many disciplinaries do I get before I get sacked?
Well, that's good attitude. Yeah, I like that.
What can I get away with?
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's a different outlook, I suppose.
Going to be paid around 6-7 million a year. Highest paid England manager. Yeah, and you're hired next year, maybe. I don't know.
Do you know? I remember off subject. This guy. We needed another guy on the team. Got this guy in, interviewed him. Really qualified. Really qualified. And I said, well, I interviewed him. No questions, no problem. Great attitude. Knew his shit. And I said, anything you want to ask me? And he went, yeah. I get a van. I said, of course you get a van. Yeah. Can I use it for private use? I said, no. You're not like you can't use it for personal use. Oh, so I can't take my wife out in it? And I went, no, you can't. The only passengers you can carry are members of the firm. Oh, right. He said, do I get my lunches paid? And I went, what do you mean you get your lunches paid? He said, well, do you pay for my lunch? I went, no. I said, what the fuck's this?
Bob will make you sandwiches.
Yeah. And I was like, right. And I said, yeah, next question. You've got another question? He went, yeah. He said, I can't work Saturdays. And I went, right, okay, well done. That was it. See ya. Bye. Fucking hell. Jesus. And he was going to get good money. Don't get me wrong. He was going to get paid good money. You know? Fucking on, man.
Oh, so his man applied to be your son. When you're actually trying to get a job, you've got to basically go with everything they want. You know, you can break the rules after when you've got the job, but at that point in time, you have to say all the right things.
The thing is, I was actually quite lenient. I let people get away with a few things, you know. But when this guy sat there at the interview, I was like, "Yeah, I'll give you the job. You're qualified. I like you. You've got a great attitude." And he starts asking, "Oh, can I use the van for personal use? Can I take my wife out in it?" No, you're not insured. Oh, do you pay for my lunch? No.
Probably wanted to bring immigrants over, mate. That's why.
For fuck's sake, what's up with you? Gee.
Do you supply a dinghy, Mr. Collins?
Oh dear, oh dear. It's always like I said to my mate Tony, who's my sort of second in command, and I said to him, I'm not surprised if he didn't say will we pay his mortgage.
Yeah.
It's fucking hell.
Will you pay my energy bill?
Can you pay for my children's nappies? It was a shame because he was a really good guy. Well, he never came and joined us, but he seemed to me like he'd be a really good asset. But
sounds like he was a really good ass. I don't know about asset.
But there you go.
You could always tell anyway. I mean, it's like when you got when I was working at Noah, and you got these people that had come in because the job centre had sent them there. And the amount of them, I just said, why don't you just fuck off home? Because you're not interested in being here. You don't want to get stuck. Oh, yeah, I've got to turn up to sign. I went, well, it's not just about signing. You got to fucking work as well. If you're not going to work, fuck off.
Yeah.
I got a disciplinary for that. Talking to him like
that. Honestly, I'm just glad.
I got a disciplinary for everything, to be fair. But
I'm just glad I'm out of all of it, to be honest.
When
I hear stories and see people working now, I think, Jesus.
Yeah. I'll tell you another thing I got a disciplinary for as well. This fucking Czechoslovakian guy that was working there didn't understand a word of English. It could not understand what you was on about. Couldn't speak a word of English. And I said to the boss, "Isn't that dangerous? Because what if there's a fire and we're all shouting fire and he don't know what the fuck we're going on about?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a disciplinary for that as well. What?
I
I'd have
just
saved his fucking life.
we had a contract on a building site. It was a 60-plot building site, and we had to go and do the prelim, like site safety shit and all that bullshit. Yeah, and I wasn't going to be working there because I just went with the 3 guys that would be working there for like 9 months, just installing boiler heating systems and all that, right? And then we went there, right, and there's all these guys. Nothing, they're probably very good workers. Most of them were Polish. They couldn't understand a fucking word of English.
Mm.
And you won't believe this.
That's dangerous, though, isn't it?
During the site, right, prelim, right, of all their getting their health and safety, they had a fucking interpreter.
Fucking
And I said to the guy running the site, I said, "What is this interpreter going to be with them every day?" And he went, "They can't understand English." So if there's an incident on site, right, and these weren't plumbers, they were brickies,
right?
So they're working out on the scaffold, yeah, doing what their job is, right?
Yeah.
I said they can't understand what anybody's saying.
Mm.
So how the hell can you employ them? Well, we know why, because it was cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was like, fuck this. Jesus Christ.
Well, surely, I mean, it's a fucking health and safety risk anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. That was the whole reason we were there, for a prelim site health and safety meeting.
Mm.
And these guys didn't have a Scooby-Doo, and they had a bloody interpreter there saying to them in Polish what was going to happen, our site safety.
Yeah.
But as one of these guys said, if we've got to shout up to the scaffolding, "Oi! Oi!" What's happening? Something's going on. They don't understand what you're bloody telling them.
Yeah. It is mad, isn't it? It's crazy, but you can't do it. So, not nowadays, because it's all fucking unicorns and fluffy fucking handbags and shit.
Well, thankfully, my 3 guys weren't. They were all working indoors, but you know what I mean? It's like, fucking hell. It's just mad. Absolutely mad.
It's dangerous because what if you fucking what if the scaffolding's coming loose and you're trying to tell them to fucking get the fuck down and all this, that, and the other, and that guy, and you're going, right, fucking scaffold's coming down, fucking get down off the ladder, and then that guy's going, I mean, I don't know how they actually translate, but by the time they've done that, the scaffold's down and they're fucking flattened.
And they're dead.
Yeah. I'm sorry to anybody who's Polish. I mean, I don't know. That's just the first thing that came into my head. I think that was more Danish, wasn't it? Gurdy.
I felt sorry for them because they're being put on there by an agency, right? That they're working through an agency to stuck them on site. And I'm sure they were very competent in their work.
Yeah.
It's the communication.
Yeah.
When you're working on a job, right, you've got to have communication. And if you haven't got communication, then it's a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Just let me clear some of this chat. Yeah, he got P45 just for turning up. Mate, I've got more P45s than fucking Arteta's got fucking trophies. And Malta, the foot language was that I don't know, mate. I think it was like Danish or something. That was Fluid Yeti. Leicester take the lead 3-2 in the 90th. Fuck the Saints. Fucking hell.
It's like
Leicester look on it, man.
Up in Newcastle, that house, those 2 houses that blew up this week. Tragic.
Yeah.
That, I guarantee you, £1 million, right? Somebody's had a fiddle. Somebody's had a little play about with the problem there and left a gas leak. I can assure you, it's very, very hard to create a gas explosion, right? Most modern boilers will not blow up. There's so many safety devices on them now. The sensors.
Yeah.
Now, somebody's having a little fiddle there, right?
You reckon someone's tried to cheat the system with it or something?
Well, they've probably had a problem. Got Joe the plumber in, right? Oh, yeah, I can fix that. From Fred down the plug. Oh, I know a bloke can sort that out. He's gone round there, had a little play, fucked about, done what he's done, left the gas leak, bang. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. That boiler didn't blow up. I promise you. The boiler did not blow up. Even if it's faulty, right? If it's faulty, it won't fire.
Yeah.
Because there's your boiler in your house, my house. If it's faulty, it won't fire. If there's a bloody gas leak, then that's nothing to do with the boiler. Somebody has a little play. Yeah. Oh, I can sort this out. I can fucking do this. I can do that. Bang. See you later.
Yeah, not good, is it? That?
Anyway, there, game over.
Yeah, game over. Man United won it 2-1. Could have been 3-1 actually if Bruno Fernandes had actually squared that ball instead of taking the shot. But yeah, so Man United have won. Looked all right today as well. Newcastle have lost, I believe, 1-0 to Brighton. So what your mate said was right. And full-time Leicester win. I tell you what, Leicester ain't nothing to look at and not take serious as well. We've got them coming up as well, I think. In fact, I think it might be our next game. I think it might be the game after Palace.
I tell you what, my mate Jeff and Steve, they call it every time. Newcastle. They said, Newcastle, we are shit at home to Brighton. And again, they lost again. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got Palace on Monday, and then we've got Leicester on Friday at the King Power Stadium.
That'd be a tricky one. Leicester away.
That will be an interesting one because the thing is, a lot of Leicester fans are like proper against Cooper. So if we was able to go there and get a win, they will massively go against him on that. They'll think he's done it on purpose. You know. Right, I'll be back in a sec.
All right, mate. Yeah, you're right, Si. It is. Modern boilers, mate. They're not like the old ones years ago. There's so many safety devices on them now. If you, well, I don't know if you're in the industry, you might be, so you'd know the same as me. There's so many sensors that on pre-stage first ignition on the gas valve, if the fan in the boiler, all boilers now are fan assisted. If it senses an overflow of gas, it won't fire. It will shut down. It will go 3 attempts, bang, shut down. And you have to get it reset, get somebody out to actually investigate. So, but yeah, you're right, mate. It could be somebody left the cooker on. That's happened. I've been to a gas explosion where somebody died, and that was a different one. It was an old lady tried to commit suicide. Very sad, actually. She, elderly lady in a flat, decided that she was going to end it all, put a pillow in the oven, decided to try and gas herself. But unfortunately, it's not like the old Towns gas that used to contain carbon monoxide in it. The old saying, very red, cherry, cherry red, very dead. That was the old saying. Anyway, she tried to gas herself, didn't work, got up, decided to make a cup of tea, lit a gas stove with a kettle on it, and boom, Well, she killed herself, but also blew half the bloody flat apart. So, yeah, she did, achieve what she wanted to achieve, but in a not such a nice way. But yeah, there we go. That was back in, when was that? That was back in, Christ, that was back in about 1982. That happened. Yeah, wasn't a nice scene when I got called out on an emergency standby, and the fire brigade were there. So yeah, it is one of them. Si says it's all the fakes that all the what? Oh, it's all the foxes that can be tough. We just don't turn up against them. Carl says, Jesus, man, yeah. What a horrific way to go out. Yeah, not nice. Si says, yeah, did a whole part of MA plumbing course on boilers last year. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Keep going. Keep going.
People will sit in their garage with the engine running and doors closed in the oaks for CO2 poisoning.
Trouble is, it don't work so much now with catalytic converters on cars. But yeah, it's sad if you got a like whatever, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, you can understand like certain people messing around with certain things to like save money, like your PC, fixing it yourself and stuff like that. But you don't do it with things like that. You know,
No.
that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, see it. I've seen it so many times, mate. Some of the installations I've been seeing, it's been done by Joe Soap round the corner. Dear God Almighty, it's like, jeez.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
People try and do it on the cheap, mate. Especially certain communities.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
And it's only to save a few quid as well. You know, I mean, is your life not worth more than a few quid, surely? Right, where's the Arsenal game anyway?
5:30, mate.
Oh yeah, so 10 past. You doing that one on your own or what?
Yeah, I do. 5:15. I'll be starting that jobby.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, all good.
You're doing a watch along as well, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll hang around, catch the see what happens and that.
Yeah, be interesting. There we go. I'm just getting up here.
What's early doors saying? Landlady took over a pub. It had dodgy electrics. One of the regulars said he was a sparky. He electrocuted himself, and she went as well when she grabbed him to pull him away. Wow, that's mad, isn't it?
Awful.
Well, you should know if someone gets an electric shock, you don't touch them. Basically, what you do is you point and laugh. No, you don't do that. You get like a brush or something, and pull them away with a brush or something like that.
Yes, we got Trossard, Havertz, Sterling, Marino starts, Partey, Declan Rice, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White. Okay, okay, that's
good. Good side, to be fair. Any Saka? Did you say Saka then?
No, didn't. Hang on, let me go back. No, Sterling is starting.
Oh, right, okay. So Saka, so it is serious. It is something with Saka then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be on money, 100%.
We have a look. Let me just have a look. See if he's on. No, not even on the bench. Jesus, right. Martinelli, Kivior, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Setford, Cabia, Lewis Skelly, and Welly. So,
so he's not even on the bench then.
Nope.
Wow, that could be a bad one as well. Then.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, which I'm glad because you know, we know with this manager at times he rushes players back, so I'm quite happy to not see him. To be honest with you, if he is properly injured, then let him get fit again.
Oh, that's probably title done now then.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah.
Is Odegaard on the bench or anything, or is he still nowhere near?
Nope.
So your resolve is being tested, your depth is being tested, which I don't think is a bad thing, to be fair.
No, yeah, you'll see people saying, "Oh, it's only Bournemouth." Yeah, well, don't put that in
No, don't ever do that,
because they're not a bunch of idiots. And
no.
as I said earlier, mate, we have not got a great record down there. You know, at that stadium. So
yeah. Well, the site says here, got the plumbing tickets. Jez got a distinction. Couldn't find a local apprenticeship though. As not back driving till next month. So I've gone back to do the equivalent Sparky tickets this year. Oh, nice one on getting the distinction, mate. Absolutely. And Early Door says, good to see the pair of you and all in the chat. I have to go out now. Catch you all again. Enjoy your evening. All right, if you're going to the pub, mate, don't get hammered because your team's already done that today. I'll see you later. Take care, mate.
Ouch.
Oh, my days.
That's
I just want us to turn up, Cole. We play pretty much first team. I think you could possibly cause it. I think it depends what he goes with Arsenal. I think if you try and take over and get a goal early, then I think it could be a nasty one, but just depends.
All right, mate, I'm going to bounce. I've got to go and set this up. So
yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I'll probably disappear as well, to be honest, and then start it a bit later because I need to get something to eat, basically.
All right, mate. I'll catch you later, bro. All right.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Catch you later.
Take care,
do you want to shout your channel out first?
Oh yeah, Arsenal history and more. Well, everybody knows where on here knows where I am. So
yeah. Well, I mean, people watch afterwards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you do, I don't know. But...
yeah, it is what it is. Catch you later, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, mate. Enjoy, and hopefully it's going to be a good game. That's what I want to see. Not going to ask for anything else, but a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, mate. Catch you later.
All right, bro. See you later. Ta-da. Right, okay. Bye, Jezza. Great to see you again. And cheers all. Later, Jez. Good to see you. Have fun. Yeah, I'm going to grab something to eat, so I'll probably be back about, say, 1:30. I know one or two of you will probably be watching this game anyway. So that's fair play, whatever. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it Yeti all the time. And just one more thing, Silent Hill waits, and I will be back at some point. And don't know whether I'll be back this weekend or not, because I've obviously got Forest on Monday night as well, so probably won't be back to Silent Hill till Tuesday night. The Penis Head will have to wait until I'm ready to go back in there. So anyway, catch you all later. Thanks for the support as always. And yeah, big love, guys. Catch you later. See you in a bit.